onto the highlighted route.
I don't know what to do anymore.
The problem with me is it used to be really easy. You have problems, and everything in life is just a shit show or whatever. And then it doesn't take too long, and then you look back and everything makes sense. That's usually how it's been as far as my life. The problem is it's been a little while since I can say I've looked back and stuff has made a lot of sense. Still trying to figure out why we moved to the south, but it's still making a lot of sense now. It will though. It always does. Everything always kind of lines up the right way. It just sucks sometimes to be the heart of it. Especially right now, there's a lot of shit going on. I mean, not just for you, but stuff doesn't make sense a lot.
What doesn't make sense?
But in my life,
Yeah.
stuff.
Man, like I tell people, a lot of people, I be telling people, it's good to have somebody to talk to when a lot of stuff going on. That's why I don't have a problem going to a psychiatrist or going to a therapist, because I know it pays off. Because knowing somebody that don't know you can give you honest feedback, honest opinion, make you recap and look, and they teach you to read stuff that a lot of people won't read. That's what a lot of people do. I'm not trying to say I'm the best person around. I just know wrong from right. And I'm not gonna. I don't like taking advantage of nobody. I don't like to feel like I'm taking power over anybody. If I know something, I know I'm right about something, and I'm telling you, hey, I know I'm right. This is the right way to do things. I'm not gonna guide somebody to do something wrong if I already know, hey, that's wrong. Don't do that, because I already did it, and it's wrong. And I like to just be positive about everything, because that's the only thing you got is being positive. I can't go around being mad, negative, and have this crazy looking face being mad at it, because nobody wants to speak to you. No one wants to say anything to you. Don't nobody want to be around that. When you go to these warehouses,
I just don't pretend. Well, no, usually I'm pretty good though. Like I'm in general, I'm friendly. I mean, I'll give it to you. I was upset that one day though when you didn't get out of the truck for a long time, and you call it miscommunication, call it.
It was just like a communication. I don't. The thing is, I'm new to this, but the drive at hand, I'm catching on to it. I'm learning it. Everything's new. Everything's a new experience. It's not like you're gonna say, "Oh, this guy, he's driving around, I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's not trying to catch on to it." I do everything you tell me to do. Even when you tell me to put something there, I'm like, "Well, you told me to put." Oh, no, never mind. This ain't like you get frustrated.
I was a little bit of a dick to that other guy, that other truck driver, but I was nice to everybody inside the plant, though.
But
I guess I'm friendly with those people. But other truck drivers, I'm usually not that friendly. Well, I don't know.
But when you're a trainer, you got an image, you doing it for the company. You got to look positive and happy all the time.
But I didn't really care about that other truck driver who wanted to sit there and chat. Like,
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like in general.
I know, but that's the only time I could think where I wasn't friendly with anybody. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you're right. When I'm with you, there's a scowl on my face a lot, but that has a lot to do with our interactions. It's not just I'm not just always like this.
The first week I was with you like that. The first day I met you, you was like that.
No, I thought we got along the first.
We got along. I'm just talking. You had this like this. Like you just like you don't want to open up, like you just ain't know about stuff. Like I made you uncomfortable.
I say everything.
You're
the one. It seemed like you didn't want to open up, which is fine. A lot of people, there's a lot of personal.
No, I don't personally. I have no problem being myself.
I don't either.
Because when I be myself, this is what I get.
I talk.
When I be myself, when I'm comfortable, I'm being myself, and putting the vibe down. Hey, I don't feel like listening to that right now or whatever. Like I said, the only bump heads was really the music. That's the only really thing I can think about. Everything else, like I tell you, I need you to learn.
We see it differently.
Like I said,
I try to learn. I've gotten a lot better since I trained. Like you keep saying, like you keep telling me that, like I expect you to know shit. Like this is my first day and all this stuff, or I worked too hard.
No, because what I'm saying is,
I used to be.
What my thing is, the frustration is you making it seem like I did this before and I never did this. Then you'll be already ready.
I never did. I don't know where you're getting that
Okay,
from.
if you're dressed already and I gotta get dressed and put on, if I'm sleeping with my clothes, I got my stuff, everything up there on the bed.
Yeah.
I don't have no space to put anything, so your clothes is ready on hand. So you have your shoes here. I can't have my shoes back there because you don't want nothing back there. Understand, respect it. So I have to get ready. But if you're jumping out the truck and not giving me 5 to 10 minutes to get ready to help you work, of course you taking that initiative to go ahead of me. Of course I'm not gonna be able to help you.
And I wouldn't expect you to if I just jumped out of the truck and didn't say anything. But I don't know when I've done that and not been upset with you because you got out. If the truck is stopped, I assume you know.
If I knew, like, if you was parking, we got to the place, and I just started working ahead of you, hey man, I'm the trainer. You ain't supposed to be moving ahead of me. That would be the situation. That would be the situation if I did what you did.
You were working ahead of me. I think the time you're thinking of like one time and just saying that it was like that. Yeah, I didn't want you to.
So
I wanted to show you something.
That had no problem when you show me something.
That shouldn't have bothered you. That I said, hey, come over here, let me show you this.
Yeah, it's never an issue when you come.
Why do you keep bringing it up?
Because when I do listen to what you say, you still have a reason to get mad.
At one time, you said I was working fast and you yelled at me. I didn't even yell at you. I just said, hey, come over here, let me show you what I'm going to show you.
No, you said, stop, you don't need to do that right now. I'm like, we're taking it off regardless of what. Prime example, when we're putting the edge protectors, I'm already up there, hand me the edge protectors so I can put the edge protectors.
It matters because some guys just take bungees off and they don't keep the bungees together. So I wanted you to before you did it.
But when you told me that the first time I've been doing it, I kept the edge protectors together. I keep them all in a group from what you showed me.
Not the edge protectors.
I mean, not the edge, but the bungees. I keep them all together.
Well, that's what I thought we were talking about the first time I showed you.
Yeah, the bungees are one, like the edge protectors when we was doing that molding. I'm already up top here, hand me the edge protector for us to start knocking it down. Oh, we don't need to do that right now. I'm already up here. We're about to do that right after we're done with that. Let's have the edge protectors in position. If the straps are already strapped around it, let's put these edge protectors. Just like I noticed a damaged product when I was walking around.
Yeah.
It's all about working as a team, man. You fortunate to come home every week. That's a blessing. A lot of people don't come home every week.
Come home every week.
Well, I'm talking about you able to come home every week if you want.
Yeah, usually.
You said so far you are this week.
Usually, yeah.
So, like I said, I talked about something positive. You doing that usually, and you just told me you're able to come home every week. That's what you want to do is come home every week to see your family. That's a beautiful thing. Every time I say
usually, I don't get to go home every week.
I'm just going on what you told me. You was able to come home every week. Now it switches. I say something positive, you say something negative.
Like I said, usually. So you're the positive one in this whole thing? That's fine. To me, it's fine.
Have I ever been negative with you?
Yes.
Have I ever said anything negative?
Yeah, that's all I get from you, in my opinion.
How is it negative? Like, what negative thing did I say to you?
Probably everything you've ever said to me.
Now that's being negative.
Is it?
Because now you're saying everything I said.
No, I said probably.
Everything positive I said to you was negative? So if it was positive, it's still negative.
I don't know.
Like I said, I wasn't expecting that. I wake up, you talking about you need a new trainer. Like,
yeah, and that really shocked me too. I really did think that you would have even called it because you were in the back a lot. I thought the reason, because why else would you go in the back if we were only driving 3 miles? So I thought for sure you were back there calling him because after what we were talking about yesterday.
What we were talking about, we went to sleep cool. Everything we parked, backed up, and went in the car. You didn't discuss, oh, you needed a new trainer or I want to train somebody new who weren't getting along.
I thought, well, I don't know. I guess I thought we were talking about that before.
I never talked about that.
I said I thought. Maybe I'm wrong.
You were saying, I thought you was being sarcastic when you were saying, oh, maybe we'll be separated faster than you think.
Well, you kept saying that too.
I never said that. I thought you was being sarcastic. And I was listening to you. I said, well,
you said that like I could have swore that you were talking about that.
No, I wasn't talking about when you said, you said we'll be separated quicker than you do. I'm like, okay. I was driving, so I was more concerned. I thought you was being sarcastic when you said it. I said, oh, I guess something's going on with him. I thought you was being sarcastic when you said it. So I didn't know to take you serious because I'm not going to entertain what you're saying because we was dropping off the load. I'm focused on getting to the location. With this, I'm in the back. You talking about I could have sworn like I never told you I wanted a new trainer. I never even said it. Hey man, I need a new trainer. I never discussed that with you. I told you I'm fine with it. I'm fine being 45.
I thought it was just one of those things that we kind of understood each other.
That was your own assumption. You did that. You woke up talking about you asked for a new trainee.
Yeah.
We're bumping heads. I'm talking about how are we bumping heads?
And then
when they came into music.
And then we sat there and bumped heads for 2 hours.
You were sitting here talking to me. How was he bumping heads?
Okay,
when you had your feet up over here.
Whatever, your idea of conversation was, I can't
hold on,
deal with somebody yelling all the time.
We weren't yelling, we were talking.
Okay.
You put on the darn NBA war thing, the podcast, Sports War, and we were talking and listening to that. Yeah.
Yeah, we were fine last night. I didn't say war.
You just said we were arguing last night.
No, the day earlier.
That was last night.
It was earlier. We spent like 2 hours going back and forth.
About what? You were talking about
fighting about a bunch of shit.
No, you were talking.
And then it got better because I just got exhausted. I just assumed we were both exhausted, so we just started being friendly again.
I'm curious on what were we arguing
about. Right now
about.
I'm exhausted, so that's why I don't know. I'm just not. I don't feel like pushing back or anything.
But I'm trying to see what we were arguing about.
I don't remember. Probably everything. We argue about it. It doesn't even matter what I say. We talk about swearing and you get up my ass.
No, you said that wasn't getting on your. You just
Why
said.
Why would that even matter to you? Like even if
you just said.
You gotta tell me I gotta man up.
No, I said that. I said no because you try to say no because you try to make it seem like I was the cause of you cussing. You like you said I don't even cuss like that.
It seemed like that.
You said the trainees.
No, I was catching myself cussing. I cuss a lot around you, and I usually don't. I do that mostly because I've been angry a lot, so I've been cussing a lot. But I just mean it bothers me when I do cuss. So I just made that comment that I've been.
Maybe you don't
cussing a lot lately.
So you don't think it's the Howard Stern and the Pump Rob you listen to?
No, I don't because I always listen to that. I've been listening to that.
So maybe you don't think your intuition you're gonna be cussing regardless because of the music that has nothing to do with the individual person you're working with. No. That's just you as an individual. You like to cuss probably.
I've listened to that music for years, and I've also gone years without cussing. So.
I gone a year without cussing, like you said. I don't even cuss like that, so that's why that threw me off for you to even mention.
Why are we talking about this again? I'm just saying that was just an example.
What was a bad
you
example?
Just crawling up my ass. No, it wasn't because you're still fighting with me about it.
I'm not fighting with you.
Okay, you're arguing. Okay, you're not arguing. You're still.
We're
you're
talking
still pushing.
about it.
Well, we're not talking. You're pushing back against. I don't know. But that's what that was actually a perfect example. You said it was a bad example. All I did was say that started you arguing with me. If there's a word as arguing, if arguing is a thing, you have to admit that that's it.
I never said it. Arguing is not a thing.
Yeah, you did. You couldn't even tell me what it was because what you were doing.
I didn't feel like I was arguing with you. I was talking to you.
Whatever.
My
understanding is an argument is what do you call it? I don't know.
You probably consider arguing because I'm not agreeing with you.
No.
That's probably what you.
Discussion. That's what that means to me. A heated discussion is an argument. So yeah, technically it is a discussion, but it's a form of discussion where you're kind of going back and forth, getting loud, whatever.
But we wasn't screaming. I think arguing is more to do screaming, yelling.
Oh my god.
I don't get it, man. I see.
Clearly.
Like you said, you got a lot going on. I just leave it at that. You still mad about why you came to Georgia?
I'm not mad about that.
You just said it. You just said it.